Hi friends, today I'm going to show sponging of maple leaves. If you scroll through my Instagram account or my blog, you will see that I make a lot of maple leaf cards, actually many, to the point that I'm actually addicted to sponging the autumn shades of maple leaf. So this is one, you might have seen this card on Instagram and on my blog. This is my standard, or I would call it actually signature sponging, which I do it using distress inks. So today I thought of showing you how to do this. And I don't have actually, I've sent out all the maple leaf cards. So these are the only two I have. So yep, let's get started. How I do is, actually when I started I never had a maple leaf stencil, and I just used a cutout from a magazine, old magazine. So this is actually glossy paper, thick glossy paper, so it's actually very good. Any ink you get it, you just take a wet wipe and wipe it, and this is actually good as a stencil. So this one I use for masking the leaf, and this is my stencil. This is what I'm going to use today. So, and the inks I'm going to use are Wild Honey. These are all distress inks. Twisted Citron, Barn Door, Vintage Photo, and Forest Moss. And if you see, I'm going to use only the household sponges here. You are free to use the other one also, but for this inking I think I prefer these sponges. The first color I'm going to start exactly in the same order actually. This is my order. Going to start with Wild Honey. Actually my plan is only to stamp only one leaf, and I'm just going to finish off the card with just one leaf, not in center. You want to mask, actually I'm going to be okay, but if you think you're not going to be okay, please go ahead and mask your paper, just to make sure that you're not going to ink it up where you don't want the ink. So for safety I'm just going to do it. Usually I don't do it, but it's okay. So let's get started. I'm not going in any particular strokes because there are going to be so many shades of ink here. So just few spots here and there. That's it. This one is done. Now the Twisted Citron. Same thing. Just going to fill in. This is actually very fast. It doesn't take you any time. Before you know it, it's done. That's it. Two down, and now the vintage Photo. This is a nice brown shade, so it's just going to give you that. Just do it wherever you want. You don't have to do everywhere. Maybe some in the middle. Yep. This one is also done. Next is Forest Moss. This is like a darker shade of green. Moss looking like, actually. It goes very well with the name. So as you can see, I'm not even smudging these together or blending together. This is just going to be done on its own. And this is going to be my lasting Barn Door. And let's see. Yep. That's it. My maple leaf is done, and I'm not going to do any more inking here. So I'm going to just lift it up. You can see the maple leaf looks really beautiful. So put away your mask. I'm just going to finish this card. The next step is I'm going to mask. I already have a mask cut out here, so just use the same mask and mask your leaf. Oh, it's going to take some time. Oops, never mind, never mind. I should have wiped them. Okay, I'm just going to use a stencil here to quickly stencil it. And the stencil I'm going to use is a bubble stencil from Artplorations. It's from the company Stamplorations. And the ink I'm going to use is Hero Arts Neon Ink Sunshine. Not really going to put it down with any mask. If you are not sure, please do so, but I'm okay with it. I'm not intending for any even toned one here, just a normal stenciling. Make sure that you hold it out well. That's it. You can see this, actually I love this color. It gives the most beautiful sunshine you can see actually. So my inking and stenciling both is done. And my card is actually ready. The panel is ready to go on the front. Yep, that's my front panel. You can see it looks really beautiful. And all needs done is I'm just going to stamp a thank you sentiment. And the sentiment is also going to be from Stamplorations Trendy Feather Set. And the stamp I've chosen is Heartfelt Thanks. So I'm just going to stamp right there. Okay, make sure that it's in a line. And there I go. That's it. Perfect, it looks good. And all needs to be done is just mounting this one on the front. And that's it, I already have the card ready. And I'm just going to mount it. So, just going to use the double-sided tape for that. No foam adhesive. I hope this video is not going to be a very long one. The last two were really quite long, 23 minutes and 18 minutes, and I don't know how long this one is. Hopefully below 15 minutes, really hope that. I don't want to do the time-lapse ones. I want you guys to see how much time it really takes to finish one card in real time. So that's it, line it up. I already know I've cut it accordingly actually, so that's up to you how much you want to leave. That's it. Before I finish, I want to add some jewels, rhinestones actually. I'm going to do that. I chose golden ones. I want to do that. Not many, just 3 is enough. You already should know that I go by the count of 3s. And that's it, I'm done here. My card is done. Let me just make it stand and show it to you guys. Beautiful, simple, very simple actually. Super simple I would call it. That's it. And yep, that's my signature sponging of maple leaves. I just love. I cannot emphasize more on that. So these are the 2 other cards. So I hope you do try making this. You've seen me sponging and you can choose the colors you want If you want much more lighter one, then go for more yellowish shades. But this is what the color I was aiming for today. So I do hope you try, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and I will see you again. Thank you.